The Citizens Coalition for Change, led by His Excellency President Nelson Chamisa. In the absence of Judith Tobiwa, if I go over time, I must be forgiven, because there is a slot that I need to cover in her absence. I want to organize my presentation into two critical words. They both start with the P. Two words. The first word is called praxis. If there are students among us, the better. It's called praxis. Praxis means the actual situation obtaining on the ground. Then the other one is called a prank. What is a prank? It's a fanciful idea that is sold to you which never materializes. The youth of this country and the women of this country must be able to judge policies based on these two words. I want to tell you this. Every manifesto since 1980, it always promises that there's going to be women empowerment. It always promises that there's going to be youth empowerment. Every party now, they are saying, if you vote us in, we're going to empower the youth through mining. We're going to empower the youth through farming. But, especially for young people, you must have a way of assessing this. And I'm saying, you can only assess this using the double P. You need to be able to say, this is a prank. This is not realistic. And then we take action. On the other hand, you need to say, this is a praxis. This is practical. This can move the country forward. This can move the cause of the youth forward and the cause of the women forward. We are 43 years into independence. Black people, majority, we said, we will empower the women. We will empower the youth. In 1985, political parties came again and said, at this time as we call it, we will empower the youth, we will empower the women. 2000, 2005, 2008, 2013, 2018, now we're in 2023. The simple question of praxis is, all those years in the labor movement, in the political parties, 43 years down the line, are women empowered? No. That is the praxis. That is what I want you to take home. We've come down to 11%. We've come down to 11% when it comes to women participation in politics. That is the praxis. Are youth empowered? You would be told in the world with respect of the prank that there is empowerment of our youth through mining. Yourselves seated here, if we were to go to the Ministry of Mines, how many of you have mines? That is the practice. the reality on the ground. You don't have minds. You are struggling to pay school fees at tertiary institutions. You are poor. That is the reality. That is the praxis. The plan is that we're going to empower our youth through farming. These are the youth. I'm looking at you. Do we have farms? I don't have a farm. You don't have farms in your numbers. But yourselves and women constitute the largest chunk of voters. Be able to discern the difference between praxis and a pack. I was shocked. 43 years into independence, the British that had colonized us, we are following them. We are exporting to them the best of our youth to go and be nurse aides in the UK. Everyone is doing a nurse aid course because they want to leave this country. This is the praxis, the reality obtained on the ground. I was shocked to the extent that my friends that I went to law school with, they are going to the UK to be nurse aides. Are we improving the lives of the youth? Are we empowering them? No. What does the Citizens Coalition for Change bring to the table in this election? We're saying you cannot talk about women and youth empowerment when people are grappling with basics. Basics. They don't have jobs. That's why they're doing nurse aid. The RTGS is not working. Youths are poor, women are poor, people want food. Teachers want salaries, female, maid, and youth. Advocate Chamisa and a party, Citizens Coalition for Change. We don't want to sell to you a brand, a high-sounding nothing. We don't want to sell to you a dream that's not possible. But this we promise you. We want to stabilize the economy. Because all empowerment stems from a stabilization of the economy. We stabilize this economy. And once we stabilize this economy, teachers get good money. The women who are teaching get good money. Those who are into farming, they make proper money. Once that is in place, we can then talk about social engineering for economic development. Then we'll develop the lives of the youth. We'll develop the lives of the women. In closing, I want to say this with a heavy heart, especially for the youth yourselves. Your numbers in political offices is low. But when it comes to people that are committing violence on behalf of older politicians, it's yourselves. You are poor. Political space is closed for yourselves. But what do? You're in the forefront to cause political violence. I have a strong belief that as young people, myself, my young brother, Mr. Nangagwa, my sister Melissa, from the different parties, as we take up political space, there is a hope that we must change our thinking. Let's not use our fellow youths to cause violence. simply for a political office. I've had the experience. I was almost killed at Boko. Almost killed. And the people that wanted to kill me were young people like myself. This is the praxis. Let's stop violence. Let's be better people. Let's coexist and allow this country to move forward. That which could not be achieved in 43 years, the government of Advocate Nelson Chamisa and the CCC part, we achieved it. Thank you. And those that have asked critical questions. And thank you all for really appreciating the two words, the praxis and the brand. I'm quite enthused. Did President Chamisa say that you reverse the land reform? No. As young people, I want to introduce to you two other terms. We're learning today. There is something known mostly in media circles. It's called isolate and distort. Isolate and distort. You crop out a section of a speech, you isolate it from the entirety of the speech, and you distort the meaning. What you hear that President Chamisa said is going to reverse the land reform is a work of isolate and distort. Spinners isolated the script and distorted the meaning. Let's go now to the second. Let's go to the second term that I want to introduce. My brother in law school will remember. There's something called a contextual, cumulative, altogether appreciation of the meaning. You don't just hear something cropped out and isolated and say it is communicated to you. No. You look for the context, the cumulative, altogether meaning. And I was there at Mkopa Stadium. His Excellency President Nelson Chamisa said, indigenous Zimbabweans, your fathers and mothers, who were unfairly moved out of their ancestral land, unfairly and illegally so, will be restored back. That is what Chamisa said. But you will never know this when you are a victim of what? Isolate and distort. Thank you. The next question is, was Chamisa pranking people when he said he's going to give title deeds? No, he was not. The land reform in 2000, it's now 23 years. Do people have title deeds? No. That's the praxis. Was President Chamisa president from 2000 to 2023? No. Did he refuse people that they be given title deeds? No. We have not given people title deeds, those in power. That is the praxis, that is what is on the ground, you can't dispute it. The government of Advocate Chamisa says to the people of Zimbabwe, after all these years, you have been in the land, and your nature and doing is that you can't access capital because you don't have collateral. Because those farms are bankable. He then says, when we come in, but it will be our chief government, but we'll give you deeds. That's practical. That is what we're going to do. Answered. I'll go to the other issue, very important issue that was asked everyone on how we are going to improve the lives of the general citizens. Bad politics chases away good money. We said the RTGS is going to work. Didn't work. We said bond notes are going to work. They didn't work. As civil servants getting money that they are happy about, they are not happy. Why? Because bad politics chases away good money. We will stabilize this economy by bringing in investor confidence. Batakaita baya. Batakapinda mu inclusive government. Makawana magusa ini. Batirikupinda apa. Mayusa kumuntu wese. That's what the president said. So the foundation of development is the stabilization of the what? Of the economy. And who will do that? President Mugabe said, in terms of revenue, it's not me. President Mugabe, the world president of the country at the time, $3 billion US dollars was lost. We cut on corruption. We've never been in power. We've never stolen from the country $3 billion. $3 billion has never disappeared in our watch. But President Mugabe said in the watch of ZANU-PF, that happened. We will nip corruption in the bud. We'll cut on overspending. We'll prioritize the people. Loreto Hospital in Silobela, there's no ambulance there. We'll prioritize. Instead of giving loans that are not paid back, we're going to buy ambulances. And a whole lot of other issues. There's the issue of gays and lesbians. I will ask my brother to take it, but the simple thing is the people in the Constitution spoke quite clearly at the time we participated in the Constitution making, and we said that which is legal is illegal. It's not there.